The Canadian reviewer would like to support UnRealBooks. For original comic art and commissions, go to unrealbooks.com.
Rise, Predacon! Rise to my tasks! Yes! I am your new master, Unicron, the Chaos Bringer! Really? Because all you had to do was stretch your legs and Earth would be destroyed. But now, Optimus Prime and Megatron, they stopped you. And, they're nothing but insignificant bugs to you. God, you're the worst! I may be the Chaos Bringer, but I have feelings. Hello guys, I'm the Canadia reviewer, and I'm here doing a video for you guys, and this time we're talking a little bit about Transformers Prime, Predacons Rising, and I do definitely like how this movie was done. Could have been a little bit better, but I think overall it's good. Now, let's just say something, alright? Spoilers, 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 spoilers. So in this movie there's, stuff happens and all this and floopity-doopa. But if you do not want a spoiler review, I will just talk briefly about how I felt about the movie, and then after that I'll tell you you can stop watching this video and I'll, that's when the spoilers just come out. So what did I think about the movie? It could have been better. The final battle feels a little to the point, and I'll talk about that in the spoiler part of this review. But I didn't hate it. It was a good movie. And if you definitely love Transformers Prime, well then you're gonna have a nerd gush over this one because, they have Shockwave, Starscream, and all that doodad, people that you love. Anyways, so I thought it was great. It was a fun time, and it was a great way to end the series. It's like the Dark Knight Rises of the whole Transformers Prime saga. Alright, so here's the spoiler part of this review. Now, first off, what I'd like to talk about is that a lot of people are going to be thinking Bumblebee's going to be the new Prime, or Smokescreen's going to be the new Prime, and a lot of people were thinking that one of the Predacons are going to be Vertebrake. Now, both occasions are sort of untrue. There is no Vertebrake in the series unless he's undead, or in a bone form or whatever, but there is Skylynx and Darksteel, which are the Target exclusives. I definitely thought that those two would be the ones that we get. Not only that, sorry I'm a little quiet, my throat's sore. Not only that, no one got to be a Prime because no one got the Matrix. Optimus Prime sacrificed himself at the end, yes he did, and he had to use the Matrix. And was holding the Allspark. Yes, spoiler alert, there is the Allspark in the series, so that's actually a good thing. I like seeing the Allspark. Anyway, so no one really got to be a Prime. Smokescreen didn't get to be a Prime. Bumblebee never got to be a Prime. Nobody got to be a Prime. Which, I can kind of see why they would do that. They would have to make a whole new toy, and it's just easier this way. But throughout the movie, you're thinking, Bumblebee might actually be the next Prime, because Smokescreen says a few things, and Bumblebee's actually leading this team, so who knows? But there is no more Primes. The Primes just end at Optimus Prime. It's okay. I wish Optimus Prime would have lived. I mean, Megatron lives. Yes, Megatron actually lives at the end of this movie. He's got the Unicron upgrades, but Unicron's in this, container thing which held the Allspark. And now the Allspark's in Optimus Prime. You'll just have to watch the movie to understand it clearly. Continuing on with that, Knockout is definitely an Autobot. He starts off as a Decepticon and he's captured and whatnot, but he does eventually become an actual Autobot. With the Viacons, I'm not sure if they're the Autobot slaves or they're just... Obviously, some of them are prisoners, but I don't know if some of them are just maybe prisoners turned to slaves, or if they're, I don't know, if they're Autobots too? It just didn't make sense to me. However, I can kind of see why they would do that, but it's just to the point where it just seems like, I don't know. The good thing about this is that it does kind of expand the series as we're getting so many characters brought to life, and then refugees would come in if they didn't stop at the Allspark, shooting out all the sparks. It'd be great if I could see like a cup or something like that. Now, with all that said, it's a great movie, but I have to complain about one thing only. No Beast Hunter's armor. At all. All you get from the Beast Hunter's line is Predacons, the 3 Predacons, and other Predacons if you include the undead, Megatron, which kinda you can take Sharkticon Megatron, or maybe the Constructbots Unicron Megatron, and Optimus Prime, of course. That's it. No Knockout, no RC, no Bumblebee, no Ratchet, no Bulkhead, no Shockwave even, with the extra armor, no Smokescreen. This was the perfect opportunity, and if they had them defeating, like, multiple, like, Dark Energon Predacons, that'd be awesome. I would absolutely love to see that, and it would just make me go and actually buy that Bumblebee. But no, they didn't put him in because it's only for the toy line, and I just thought, that's just a waste. I mean, seriously, you could have just continued the toy line with the Predacons. You didn't have to make a whole new line. And a lot of people are going to think that I'm just bitchy and whatever, and a lot of people have made an understanding, but this was the perfect opportunity to actually put in those Beast Hunters armor, and I just got a little disappointed on that. I got a little disappointed at you, Hasbro. You had the perfect opportunity to make me go and just buy a bunch of figures with the stupid Beast Hunters armor. Yeah, it's stupid, but if I see it on the show, I mean, like, if it's awesome enough, I'll buy it anyways. That doesn't really sound logical, but okay. It's just disappointed me. I'm sorry, Hasbro. It just really did. That was your perfect opportunity. You could have found armor in the vault and the Nemesis, and it would just work so well. But they decided not to. Terrible choice not to. I can see why, but it's just... It was a perfect opportunity that they just let go. So, you guys might agree with me on that. You guys might just be okay with that. But I just got a little disappointed, that's all. I'm not saying it's a horrible thing, I just got disappointed. Is it a good ending to Transformers Prime? Well, the only bad thing is that the ending seems like they're just trying to get to the point, which is weird because Optimus can make this long speech and they had to get straight to the point with Unicron versus Optimus Prime. Okay, but I thought it was fun. It was enjoyable. It was great to see these characters. It's like the prom reunion thingy-mabobber of school and whatnot of Transformers. So, overall, it's a good thing, but I just got a little disappointed at no Predacon armor, Beast Hunter's armor, whatever you would like to call it. I mean, they could have just completely just continued RID, but they didn't. I'm gonna stop complaining about that. Maybe I'll do that in another video, I don't know. Anyways, that is all for now. I am the Canadia Reviewer. Like us on Facebook, and, go to UnRealBooks, because that's a website, and you love websites. Anyways, that is all for now. I am the Canadia Reviewer. I'm going to eat some bacon. Whee! This way.
Let's go transform! Free your world from the bad box! Let's go transform!